Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
It's Too T3rpd.
All right. Question number one. Freestyle?
Man, you know what? I wish I could. I always, like, in my head felt like I could. You know what I'm saying? But, like, not good enough to, like, do it on record. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure everybody done definitely tried to, like, spit a couple of bars. And
Oh,
like
you already know.
Really killing it. And then, like, when it all come down to it, it was like, yeah, that was cool. But, no, I would never do that in front of nobody.
My dog said.
But, yeah, no, definitely, you know, I feel like, for sure, I done definitely hopped on a few beats and killed it. You know what I'm saying? At least, but you know what? I can karaoke. I can kill some karaoke shit for sure. I may not freestyle, but get me up in some karaoke. Anybody, I give anybody a run. I might do some songs Jay-Z better than Jay-Z. That's how good I. Yeah, well, let's get to it. Jay-Z been sitting around for a minute. I've been getting it in the shower every day, so I don't know how rusty he is. I might be a little fresher than him.
My dog said he be on the Hot 97 concert.
Yeah, it's been a minute. You ain't when the last time you seen Jay-Z really come out and do something for the crowd? It's been a minute. He might realize he had to hang it up. He might know he's a little stale. So they don't take away from his greatness. Would you pay to see Jordan come out and play right now? Yeah, for those who don't know, hopefully this is reaching everybody that wants to know. But yeah, for those who don't know, I'm Tony. I am the owner, the creator, the brain behind New Age Hippie. One of them, honestly. You know, I got so many people that's behind me, supporting me. One of those people in the room, I'm gonna shout them out. Rose. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's just been a great experience. I started doing it in September of last year.
Oh, hold on. The studio audience, they gotta give it up for y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You know.
Yeah, so
go ahead.
Yeah, no, what led me to starting it was kind of what I was referring to earlier about how St. Louis is the Mecca. It's like really the Mecca of entertainment. We got so many designers, we got artists, we got everything you could think of, dancers, actors. They just shot a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so much here that I feel like all of those people, we're not really supporting them enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we need to go out of our way sometimes to make them feel like, yo, the work that you're doing is appreciated. And that's leading back to kind of what, you know, why I started what I was doing, what I'm doing now. Because I know people who've been doing brands, so I'm talking about for 10, 15 years, down to people who've been doing them for 2 to 3 years. And I saw how it was going, and I just felt like there was things that I can do as far as that industry goes that would just not really be better than what they were doing, but just different. You know what I mean? In the way that I feel like it's the way that I've always wanted to express myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to go and call, like, yo, come and call Tommy Hilfiger and be like, yo, make my pants baggy. And Tommy like, yo, I don't do baggy pants. You know what I mean? So it's like, am I going to look at Tommy and be like, yo, you tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm going to go and I'm going to put my touch on it. And, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate what you got going on, and I got what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how I ended up creating a brand for myself. I never really intended to promote it or sell it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just something that I want tie-dye pants. I made some tie-dye pants. I wanted some T-shirts with, you know, a hippie logo and some clouds on it. I just started, you know, I made it. You know what I'm saying? This was for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the beginning. So, you know, just walking around town and just being different places, a lot of people started asking me, like, yo, what's that? Where'd you get that? What's that? So after so many times, I kind of started feeling dumb for not having a position where I'm like, yeah, it's my brand. You can go here to get it, and you can do this and this, you know, support me. So that's what kind of made me, you know, take that leap into actually creating a brand that was, you know, for other people instead of just doing something that I'm just wearing. You know what I'm saying? So the name Hippie is actually I want to give like a little history on that, because I know everybody recognizes it from like the 70s and the 60s, where there was like flower children and all of that. But it's a Senegalese word originally. It's from Western Africa. There's actually a smaller tribe that is actually derived from, but they don't teach us how to say those words. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it actually originated from Western Africa. It was the word hip, and the word hip was used to describe people that were in the tribe that were enlightened, the people that you would go to like get information, and like if you were questioning what was going on or you didn't understand why this was that way, these were the people that you would consult to. These were the hip.
Yeah, like, you hip. Damn.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
That's exactly when you say hip. I even say that when somebody tell me something like, yo, I ain't hip, because I don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's actually where it derived from. And then go forward into the 1920s in Harlem, you got the Harlem Renaissance, where everybody, you got artists and musicians, they started using it. Obviously, they closer to the roots back then, so they getting that, you know what I'm saying, that information from the ancestors, and they started using hip back in the 1920s. And then we fast forward, other cultures get involved, and now it's more popular. We've seen that happen so many times. So I decided I'm gonna do the reverse. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the word that was originally from my ancestors. On my mother's side, or I don't really like to say they're indigenous to this land. Gotcha. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So that's my mother's side, and so I felt like that's something that we should definitely like connect. You know what I mean? As far as like that history with, because like if we start going back in our lineage, we'll see so many people from the West Indies. I mean, Western Africa, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what is that? What is that connection? There's a connection there that we not getting. We're not being told somehow. You know what I mean? So I just kind of wanted to bring that back as far as what the root of the word means. You know what I'm saying? The enlightenment part of it. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's making people curious, and they'll try to figure out some of that research on their own. Like, what's that about? So, but that's basically how I started it and why I chose the name Hippie, and that's where I'm going with it. And I've been getting so much great feedback. Like it's just been overwhelming, honestly. Like I never imagined having this feeling. Like I did so many things to create different avenues for my family. You know what I mean? Like open restaurants, salons, you know what I mean? Like took on different jobs. I even tried, I was telling y'all off camera how I graduated from recording engineering school, you know what I mean? So many different things to use my brain to create avenues. And even with that, like being in the studio and making music, like I love it. Like it's even to this day, like I could be in the studio 24 hours, you know what I'm saying, and just not even care. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun as long as we. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to grab me a little pre-roll.
For sure. And then if you need me to roll something up, let me know. We got that gelato.
For sure. Yeah, we gonna talk about that, man. Last time I saw y'all, we had that weed snob conversation, but yeah, we gonna get into that, man.
We get into it now.
Yeah, all right, cool. So this is what happened. So we go to this. Well, I would say you gentlemen frequent that event. I go when I can, you know what I'm saying? I wish I actually could go. But shout out
Hash Up Mashup?
Yeah, shout out Hash Up Mashup, man, every Thursday for like forever, you know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna keep going on forever. So if it's a Thursday, you ain't got nothing going on, man, just go up there. I guarantee you it's going down. Like
FedEx.
For sure.
As a matter of fact, my bad.
No, get to it for sure. I'm gonna light up.
Okay, this is the 1 year anniversary, so you already know. Come see the homie so and so on the ones and twos. Come check him out spinning. You already know. Shout out to the homie Doug. Congrats. You already know y'all got something going with that. So keep it moving.
Fire.
You already know we'll be in there Thursday.
Always
Yes,
a
sir.
good look. Yeah. If I wasn't going out of town, I'd be there, man. I would love to go. Yeah, I got something great coming up Thursday. I'm gonna talk about that too.
Let's
as well.
go.
But yeah. So back to the story, man. You know, it's a great scene up there. Just to describe kind of what's going on, just to give you an idea. You know, everybody just chilling, smoking out, having good conversation, listening to good music. You know what I'm saying? So, I see these two gentlemen sitting, having, you know, at the usual, you know, the scene I just described, and weed is getting passed around, and everybody's enjoying themselves and consuming. So as I sit down to the table, I'm, you know, as courtesy, you know, this is a courtesy offer as it should be, you know what I'm saying, to all smokers. I do the same thing, you know what I'm saying. You sit down, I'm smoking, I definitely offer, you know what I'm saying. I offered today. My brother was on the tea break, didn't take it personal, you know what I'm saying. It's all good. So, sorry.
No, you good, man.
Back to the story. As I'm sitting down, I'm offered a bowl. This is, if you're not familiar with, everybody tuning into this pod should know what a bowl is, but if you're not,
If you listen to the Too T3rpd and you don't know what a bowl is, turn this shit off right now.
nah, listen, don't listen. I'm not gonna go against the host. Don't turn it off. Just educate yourself. I'm gonna tell you that. Educate yourself, because listen, I am learning so much stuff right now about concentrates that I feel like I've been tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was aware of like infused blunts. I would go get me an infused pre-roll from the dispensary or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dispensary baby and all that. But these concentrates is different. You know what I'm saying? They'll take you somewhere else. But I got to get back to this weed snob story. I don't want to lose that. So I get offered the bowl, right? And I politely say that I have to pass. Because, now buckle in for this. And I'm okay with this. I've come to terms, and this is not a very good term, but I'm okay with saying this about myself. I am a weed snob. I will look at your weed and turn my nose up, proudly. And that's nothing against you personally. It's just that I've smoked so much weed in my life that if I smoke weed that I don't enjoy, like, I just feel like all the good weed that I ever smoked in my life is wasted. Like, I just can't smoke. And it's not, maybe it's a trust thing, because I've been passed a lot of bad weed by people who are like, like, I got a cousin in New York, and they swear, like, yo, New Yorkers swear.
They got the Zai.
Up in the Zai, that's like
sour.
It was the sour.
Yep.
There was the diesel before, and now I'm gonna give them that, yo. When they had the sour going, they was killing the game. When sour was crazy in New York, it was crazy. When it was at its best, it was something else. I'm gonna give them that, but that's where it stopped. This Zai shit that they talking about, I don't know who came up with this to confuse their ass, but they ain't got no good weed up there no more. That shit is gone. It's over. If they mean Zai over, that's what they mean. It's over.
He said that Zai, that nah.
It's done or whatever they doing. It's not happening for them up there. It's just not, because honestly, let's be for real. If it was, we'd see the boom. You know what I mean? Like, we see the numbers of like, New York is this, they're doing this and that. We're not getting that from New York. We're not. You know what I mean? And side note, you know what I mean? Like, I want to shout out U City as well. That's another reason why I started my brand, from U City. You know what I'm saying? And we like the 1A. The dudes from it's dudes from Harlem. Some of the flyest dudes you ever seen. They said this out of their mouth. The only dudes that come close to being as fly as them is dudes from U City. So that when I heard that, my confidence just went through the roof, because U City is different. Like, we different from. Is that are you a U City veteran? Sir?
Hell
No.
Is that
That's a sign.
Oh, it's 5 minutes already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I thought he was. I'm like, Rod,
Right. I was like, hold on. What we doing here?
where'd you come from?
Yeah, no. Just,
This is
I've
some
been
secret
lying the whole
information.
time. Yeah, I've been lying the whole time.
I'm
I
about to
secretly
say.
been living in Missouri.
I'm about to say, like, what did this happen?
Yeah,
But you know about U City though, right? Tell me you know about U City. Have you been to University City, Missouri?
City? Not yet. I don't think so.
After this podcast is over, we're going directly over to the Loop. I'm going to show you.
Oh, you mean Delmar Loop?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been there.
Okay, well, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was the name of it. My bad.
Well,
he didn't get to see it.
let me tell. All right, so let me give you the because you're not from around these parts.
Yeah.
So, the Delmar Loop is in U City,
Okay.
but it is not the U City that is.
I mean, go ahead and say it. It's gentrified. Shit.
Nah, man, because I don't really. Man, it's just there. It's in U City. That's it. Like you could basically take it and put it out in Clayton, and it just fit right in. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely a divide there. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I wish it was more like catered to like people really like coming in, really enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's great things. Obviously the pageant is dope. There's smoke lounges out there. I mean the smoke shops are dope. Hookah lounge. You know what I'm saying? Like so many different things are great, but it isn't known as like.
I feel like the culture got stripped.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely ain't known for what it should be known for. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like. I don't even like the account. That's just the Loop. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't really U City. You know what I'm saying? U City to me is from Olive up to 170 and Skinker. That's it. That's a U City area. And once you hang out and once you was born in that area, you been hanging out with people in that area, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like some of the fly.
Okay.
Obviously, you know who Nelly.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he from there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you get what I'm saying? You know
I hear you.
Key Wine, Murphy Lee, Smokes and Jokes.
Okay.
If you're not, you got to check out Smokes and Jokes as well. I'm gonna shout them out.
Okay.
Definitely a dope event.
Sure.
They just had what was the last one? Yeah, the last one was at Circus. What was that?
Yeah, the Big Top.
Yeah, the Big Top. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Great reviews from it. The one I went to a couple months ago was dope. Everyone been different, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they do it at the same venue every time. Like I think the next one they got is like a brunch that's going on this weekend. So you City doing it, man. You City doing it. I want the whole St. Louis to do it though. That's what I'm hoping to see one day. So
hell yeah. But you already know we gotta take a smoke break real quick, a camera break. So you already know we'll be back. We already smoking, so shit, ain't no smoke break. We taking a camera break. But yep, you already know. We be back.
For sure.
Yes, sir. All right, now go ahead and finish that story real quick.
Man, so all right, so back to me with these snobbish ways again. So I was offered the bowl, and I tried my best, and I'm trying to work on this because it's something I'm really just becoming confident with doing. Like, turning down weed is not really a thing to do in our culture. You know what I mean? It's basically frowned upon. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not really the courteous thing to do. That's what I'm looking for. But I'm kind of a bucker of the thing. I kind of buck rules, and I feel like I'm a loner. You know what I mean? So just feel like that's too much pressure. You know what I mean? To say everybody has good weed, and let's be realistic. Everybody doesn't have good weed.
Not at all.
A lot of people that think they have good weed, it's not really good weed. You know what I mean? So I turn the bowl hit down. Explain myself. I felt like it wasn't enough explaining that I can do with this situation. It's just I didn't know what to do. I just decided to just start rolling up. I just sat there just looking like I hope nobody else tries to pass me anything for the rest of the time up here, because I don't want these people to put me on their shoulders and throw me over the top of the gate. I really felt like I was about to get lynched. Not really, you know, the bad way. Not you know what I mean, but just this is a thing frowned upon in the marijuana community. Once you get past the bowl or a joint, it is your duty as a marijuana consumer to try that weed out. But I have smoked. Listen, man, I've been smoking probably maybe 25 years. Like I've been smoking since I was like 15 years old. Like, and I wouldn't say like hardcore when I turned 15. Obviously, it's that 15 smoke. You know what I mean? Like you found some maybe because your cousin had something laying around. Your big cousin. You know what I'm saying? Not really like you going out and grabbing a bag. Something like you don't even really know if it's weed the first time you smoke it. It's just like, oh,
Right.
this what they say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
See, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't started smoking until my early 20s because I got drug tested in high school.
wow, athlete, huh?
No,
No,
private school.
yeah. I probably needed that. Yeah, because
I mean, I drank,
I was-
so I mean, it ain't do nothing good. Like shit.
well, that's my thing. Yeah,
Nah, I was still lit up in these streets. Don't get fucked up. Nah,
Stop you from,
I was wilding.
that was more dangerous than being high.
Exactly.
They didn't care about it. Nope. That's insane. Well, I mean, who didn't know the old get a wine off from the back? I mean, you get liquor at 14, 15. So yeah, it's way easier to get than.
I was that
marijuana at
dude who
age.
used to carry a whole fifth of Grey Goose in their back pocket at the parties, thinking I was the shit.
Excuse me?
Whole
What?
fifth.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
Yeah, you're different.
I be sharing it with the homies, but you know, you think you the shit. I'm the brokest one there, but you know that goes to show why I'm doing shit like that. You know, I'm trying to buy the expensive shit because I think I'm trying to be cool on around all these rich ass kids. They drinking pop off and all that shit. You know, I'm the only one that got the fire shit.
So you got that with that name on it,
Mm-hmm.
the status.
You know how it go.
Nah, yeah, I hear you because you pull some pop off, you getting clown. You know what I mean,
Shit,
like,
all of them, that's all they used to drink.
That's
When I
shit.
first started, I started on Country Club, bro.
yeah,
I was like freshman.
that's hard.
I was a freshman.
That's a hard. It's a hard bargain right there. You're driving a hard bargain with that. Well, that's a solid headache every night.
I wasn't going that hard with it
Yeah,
then.
right.
Nah, not like that.
Yeah, man.
And I probably wasn't until like junior year where I really started. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like that's definitely one of the reasons that I started consuming, bro. Like back in high school, like drinking and shit, and being fucked up the next day, and motherfucker being like, "Yo, you smoke, you get right." You know what I'm saying? I think that's really the first time I smoked before, like, I think I had like a baseball game or something the next morning. Like, 'cause, you know, baseball games be stupid early in the morning.
Yo.
Like, they're too early for high school kids to be trying to get up and play baseball, bro. We just got out of school last night, man. Somebody really should do something like that. But anyway,
He was outfield.
yeah, man, I had to be outfield. You know, I was running. I definitely wasn't fielding no bases, man. It's just what happened, man. I remember one time one got hit to me. I had caught it like behind my head. I was like, bro, don't never hit that ball out here to me again. Man. Like, yo, it was crazy, man. Playing baseball in high school was crazy.
He was
man.
definitely right field. Oh no, that would have been
I
left
think I
field.
was
wouldn't
left,
it?
yeah. Yeah, left. Coach, I was really on the team because I could hit, bro. Like, they really wasn't trying to have me playing. I was super lazy by that time. Yeah, by that time, man, like, I only was playing because I had been playing, like, Little League for so long. I'm just like, y'all might as well just play. And then our team was terrible in high school, bro. Like, it was horrific, man. Like, them dudes shouldn't have been, like, if they had 9 dudes, they had 9. That was it. Like, they shouldn't even been allowed. Like, it was crazy.
Wasn't
man.
no breaks.
Yeah, no, it was different, man. It was different. Like,
Damn.
but in my school, like, the football team was, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
We,
That's why I wasn't too
we
bad
only got
either.
so far so many times, but we was like the football team. Like, if you was on the football team, you was a superstar, man. Like, they don't give a fuck. You could have been 2-12. Like, if you was a football player, you was the star at my school. So, I mean, that was just one of them things that in high school, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I went to CBC, so you already know that's all it was about was sports and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, just I wasn't even like smoking and like really even like as a cool thing, man. It was just something that like somebody just told me like the hangover would go away faster, and then like I kind of like actually stopped one night. I had smoked and I was like, I was so fried, and I was like, yo, this shit is too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly said that shit to myself. Like, I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I stopped smoking for a minute and shit. And then when I think I may have got like, this probably like maybe 2 or 3 years later, and I was like 18 or 19. I had met somebody at work. I was working at a shoe store. One day after work, I had went to the truck, chilling, talking shit about shoes and shit. Bro whipped out a joint, so I'm like, oh, shit, fuck it. We all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I smoked before, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping off of this shit. I'm talking about, like, faded. Like, this was a joint. Like, I had never even smoked a joint. This was the first time I smoked a joint. And I was stupid faded. So I'm like, yo, maybe I should see what's up. So started smoking, you know, obviously buying from the street, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it was back.
Oh yeah.
Way
Started
back,
buying for the
back in the ancient times.
Oh yeah, I started smoking before it was legal. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Oh yeah, I ain't that young. 32.
Well, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, it's still people that buy off the street now. So
I mean, you know, hey, support your legacy.
Yeah,
support your legacy market.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Absolutely. Support the entire industry. Support the legacy. Support anybody that's trying to make money in this industry. It should be supported. You know what I mean? So, absolutely. But definitely target that legacy industry because, shit, I mean, I honestly feel like corporate should definitely be doing. The corporations should definitely be doing a little bit more for the little guy.
Now you talking my language now.
The little guy shouldn't really be the little guy at this point. Because isn't it for the little guy? Didn't all of this start for the little guy?
I mean, it was supposed to. It was, wait, which part? Which part?
Legalization. Legalization was started, correct me if I'm wrong, because I heard the legalization was started so that we could create a tax stream for veterans. It was going to also go into programs for minorities to get involved. Now, I get what you're saying. Have we seen it? Not as much as we should.
Look, ain't that the Whispers? Tell me, have you seen them? Nah, we ain't seen shit.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this as well. There's definitely opportunities that we not getting told about. So I can't sit up here and say that it's not happening. All I can say is, from my personal standpoint, I have personally tried to find more out about those opportunities because they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not sending them to us. That's if that makes sense. We definitely not getting those in email or text. They not telling us that. We're not finding that plastered around the city. You got to be literally in the know to get these things. So, I definitely would love to see that happen. You know what I'm saying? But like, you got to be active. You got to go figure it out.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, it's working the way that it was designed to be.
Yeah, for sure. Like, this is not their first rodeo.
Not at all. Yeah. Like, as a matter of fact, this is kind of a regular thing. It's almost like, you know, maybe they get in groups and just go to each state and set the precedent all across the country.
For sure. It's definitely a cookie cutter situation. So 100%. But I feel like, knowing that it's a cookie cutter information, then we should have the inside track. We should be able to combat that. So,
I mean, we had a chance, but we gave it away.
It's still possible. And listen, let me tell you why. This is the standpoint that I'm taking right now. If you would have talked to me 6 months ago, I would have been on the totally opposite side, because I was one of those people who took part in the political system and had my emotions in it, and got my emotions hurt, got my feelings hurt, and scrapped the whole thing. Wrong thing to do. Because during that time, I have learned that, yes, there are some positions that we're not gonna really talk about. But if I called them a soap opera, you would know what I'm talking about. There are some positions in politics that are soap opera. There's a power structure involved in those positions that we don't realize, because we aren't told that these are the figures and this is the power structure.
Political theater is real.
100. I mean, it's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Like for years, but now it's kicking in high gear. We might be hitting the plot right now, or whatever they call it. What is it? The arc,
peak.
or it might be
the climax.
The climax. That might be where we at
Yeah.
right now. You know what I'm saying? If we was watching like Jason Bourne or something.
Damn, you see how they started ramping up. They said, "Yeah, we know what y'all talking about over here."
But yeah, let's jump off of that. But it's just so many different avenues that we can jump into with the politics, like with even down to like the sheriff, man. Like if your sheriff in your town is one of those people that are not really cool with dispensaries being in the, you know what I'm saying? Like they, you know what I'm saying? Like there's towns where you can't have any marijuana products in still. In a legalized state, you can't have it in certain towns. And that's because those people in those positions of power won't vote it in.
Right.
So now those people in those towns, maybe they can't drive 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? There's people like in Arkansas with medical licenses and they can't even go to a dispensary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how is that?
Mm-hmm.
How is that possible?
Yeah.
Like, are we doing this for the right reasons? Or are we doing this so we can collect fees, to your point? Or are we doing this to help those people? But this is what I'm saying. So if they ain't doing it, then we got to do it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it's definitely ways of us doing it, but it gotta work both ways. Not only do we want to, we gotta want to get the information for the people to give us that information. So let's figure out how we can explain. Because I still even need understanding of like, if I want to do this in a certain county, who do I need to go and get them to okay this?
So it depends on how far you're trying to go with things. Because I've talked to people, and I can literally say this with full confidence.
For sure.
That, let's say, you're a legacy grower, and we all know about the legacy markets and all these things.
Right.
There's a lot of things going on in the city. And we know one of the issues isn't these legacy markets. You know, knock on wood. There are no issues ever. Matter of fact, usually, if the police are there, they just seeing it all of how peaceful it is, how chill it is.
For sure.
So, with that being said, don't get ignorant about things. But at the end of the day, it's a gray area, and it's a gray area for a reason.
It's been a great area for years.
And it's going to continue to be for a while now. So,
but I think the thing about it is like operating in that gray area. How much is it worth for them? Like for the feds, I mean not necessarily. I'm not say feds, but for law enforcement to spend time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to enforce a law that's decided by these people to be legal, and then these people for some reason have decided that you know what I mean? Like at that point it's a personal decision. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, I want to side with these people, I want to side with these people. Like, let's just make it easy, man. Just legalize it. Legalize everything. Like there was an episode of the White. Let's just say this, because this is what we're gonna say. All right, with things, let's just say everything was illegal. Let's go the opposite way, right? I like to just play games. Like, let's go the opposite way and say everything was illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Would people still be doing it?
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
It'd be worse.
You think it'd be worse if it was legal?
Yep. No, if it was illegal, it'd be worse.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's make it legal, and now it's legal. There's nobody that can make money off of it illegally, for one. So that market is gone. It's gone. Why would it? What would be the point of it? If I could go into Target and get a form of cocaine. If that's my choice, I can go and get a methamphetamine. They can prescribe a methamphetamine to me.
Target and cocaine is a wild combo.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
It's coming.
It is, but
it's very soon.
Let's ask this though: would I rather get my cocaine from Target, or would I rather get it straight from the home base?
Yeah, we're gonna have to bleep that out.
Fine, we can use fruits and vegetables then. I was just trying to go along with what we was talking about. So would you rather get your fruits from Schnucks, or would you rather get it from the farmer's market?
I get where you're going with that. Yeah, for sure. I definitely get where you're going with that.
So,
But
my bad. Hold on.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. So, here's the thing.
yeah,
What we voted in is in the Missouri Constitution at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be realistic about that reality and just be honest about what we did.
for sure.
We did something that you just can't reverse. It's not something as simple as like this is embedded and they did this on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
We had a chance to make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
We was right there.
Yeah.
We voted it in.
Mm-hmm.
If we hadn't have voted it in, it still would have been medical. And they would have had to revisit a couple of these laws and kind of made it a little bit more equitable. So I get what everybody's saying.
That was a juicy steak they was hanging out there though.
But it really wasn't though, because when you read the fine print and we see what's going on now, what do we have?
Yeah.
So like, hey,
But in the overall scheme, because that was the key statement you said that was fine print. Now, there's a reason that the print is fine.
but there were places like this,
Yeah.
that was trying to spread the awareness. But I'm glad that I had the platform that I have now. But that's one of those things that looking back on it, I really wish I had a little bit bigger of a voice, because these were the things that I had all the people on that are dealing with this right now.
Yeah.
Currently.
But it's still possible though. I heard the sound of defeat in the situation. I think it's still possible if we attack it in a different way, because the way that we did it before, it didn't work. We didn't, because I heard it. I saw when the vote came up, I saw the no's from people that I respect in this industry, and I'm like, whoa, what's up? What's happening? Because if they don't like it, something got to be up. You know what I'm saying? And they've been the advocates since day one. But that was me knowing that information. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's just a regular. I've been going over here to get it because I can go over there to get it, and now you telling me I can go over here and get it now. That's all I'm looking at.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the only thing I heard.
Exactly. But there's so much more to it. Like, when we talk about, the whole micro licenses and all that, they say about how it's supposed to be like, minorities, but minorities became very broad. So that entered in veterans.
Right.
That entered in women. So that could be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So does that make it just equitable for black people or minorities, period? Does it kind of just widen the field in general, so then we can make a couple of different things? Like I said, if we're gonna keep it real, let's keep it real.
Please, let's keep it real. But I think when we start, and first let me say this, like I said earlier, like the people who create majority of the things that are popular don't get the credit for it. So the people who really made this culture in this city, they're not getting the credit, and that's never been in question. So we know that. That's for sure. We get that. But if let's just play devil's advocate here. If there was a program that was created for, we're gonna put the word on it, black people. We're doing this for this. The backlash that would face, because we've seen it before. Okay, so there's not this. We can't. That's the same. It's the what was that? The thing that they just took out for colleges. What is it? The
affirmative action.
They just ended that. They've been fighting it. Why are you fighting over? What's wrong? They fought it. They fought it when it came out. They've been fighting it since it started, and they fought to get it out. So we know that they're not gonna sit up here and say this is specific. So they had to use the word minority, and then they figured out, okay, so we can make this broader so that we don't have to. We're gonna include a broader, and I feel like that's fair. That's okay. I think that's okay. But the thing that we should do is, since we know that information, we could create something that we don't have to necessarily put that label on. This is for black people. Those people, black people, let's create a situation Well, all the information is getting to us the same way it's getting to everybody else that you just named, because we obviously see people in those other groups that have that situation taken care of, right? Mm-hmm. So they had information, and maybe even have been in positions that would we get it. So knowing that, let's attack that. So how do we get people who we need to place in this group in those positions? How do we get that to happen? Because that's the only way that we're never going to be able to be like, that's unfair. Do it this way. It's in this city? Mm-hmm. Good luck.
I think realistically, I just don't think that the market is here right now. I think you got to wait some time. I think we're all waiting on something that's not even meant for us yet. I think the people who are in it now, we all talk about how much time we put in it now. Think about how much time they put in to even make it to where they at right now, to even get the market to what it is, whether we like it or not, whether good or bad. Like,
sure.
That's a lot of time. So they got to get theirs off first. So they're not gonna let us eat, so that's like, I get it, but like, it's just being real about the situation. So now this is what we do. We build our brands. We build our quality of what it is that we're doing. We become geneticists. If we're really serious about this, it shouldn't be just about, a one-stop shop. You should be the bigger plan. Like, this is supposed to be a decades-long goal if you're really in this for the long run. So, learn how to grow. Get them genetics up. Figure out what strains you really want to grow. Start creating them strains. Like, build your brands. Like, do all these things, because in a couple of years, the people that we see right now, they're not even going to exist in this industry. Let's keep it all the way 100.
Words.
And there's gonna be time for a new regime to come through, but that's the realities of what's really gonna happen.
And to touch on that, and that's kind of where, I think we kind of saying the same thing, maybe wording it a different way, because I feel like if we attack those people that's making those decisions and get those people out as well, so we can have things a lot that say, okay, let's make this make sense. So we're gonna say minorities, cool. We're going to include these people, cool. Now, let's take it a step further. Let's say we got this group, and this group. All right, so now we're going to do 30% flat. This group get 30, this group 30, this group 30, and we'll do the other 10 as miscellaneous. You know what I'm saying? We might find a group that put together a non-profit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something we just came up having this conversation. So we can have these discussions. We can't. I feel like let's not write off, because that's what I did. I don't want to write off the process, because it's not the process, it's the people that are controlling the process. So the process is never gonna go anywhere.
Nope.
Like, we can't, like, it's been you know what I'm saying? It's been a well-oiled machine for, if we want to be real, thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna all of a sudden put a kink into it and the whole thing. So what we got to do is, okay, well, this is how it's moving. Let's figure out how we can move in that direction and not try to break us. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily create a new system, but just operate within the system to make it our own view. That's back to what I was saying with the word hip. You know what I'm saying? I want to take it back, make it my own. You know what I'm saying? Make it how it's supposed to be, instead of just saying, I'm going to go with that because this is what they telling me is what it is, then that's what I'm going to go with. So this is what I'm going to get. Nah, I'm going to give you what it's supposed to be and what it should be. So that's kind of what I'm saying we can do with this industry.
So you mentioned hip again.
For sure.
And I want to get back to that.
Yeah.
And I want to see if there's an intersection between your brand and cannabis, because obviously I noticed the colors of the shirt. If we want to get to that bag, you know what I'm saying?
So
you got the green,
for sure,
and you got the brown. But explain to us.
I don't mean to correct you. I gotta
by all means, please do.
Real quick.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right, so this is hemp.
Okay.
Right, so if you look on the website, I had it listed as Jack Harrah. I never know how to pronounce that last name right, but I think that's what it is. Jack Harrah, right? Yeah. So he's known as like the king of hemp. He's an advocate of all, a lot of hemp policies. Jack Harrah hemp, right? So then I got the chocolate tie for the brown one. You know what I'm saying? That was the brand for that. Obviously, those are weed strains. And I wanted to tie that in to my brand as well. You know what I'm saying? So I also have like a Banana OG shirt. So many. What else? What's another one I had? Like, Blue Dream. Just a bunch of different. You know, kind of still keeping it within the culture and trying to play fun on the words. You know what I'm saying, with the colors. So a lot of earth tones, a lot of like soft colors. You know what I'm saying? So,
tell us a little bit more about your design process, right? Like, I'm interested to know, does cannabis, I mean, obviously cannabis plays a part of your brand and the things that you do, but when it comes to your designs, like, does cannabis play a part in how you come up with designs rather than just like, okay, I want it to be this color, but it's like, do you consume when you do it, or like, do you have a ritual when it comes to like, you start to design? How does cannabis play into your creative process?
Well, I mean, first of all, like, cannabis is like every part of my life, so it's really nothing that I do without cannabis. But definitely, as far as the creative process go, I use it to really like calm me down and focus on what I'm trying to do. Because when I have an idea, like, not only do I come up with that idea, but I try to come up with like something that I might like better, just to make sure that that's exactly what I want to do. So a lot of times in that process, like, I could be where I need to be, but I'm just making sure of it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when I use cannabis, it like gives me that relaxation, or that like kind of like that confidence in knowing that I'm thinking clearly. You know what I'm saying? So once I make that final decision, that it was a decision based on like me being in a state of mind that I was comfortable in, instead of like, I'm working on something, but man, I gotta do this in the morning, or I'm working on this, but man, I'm kind of like tired. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
that makes perfect sense.
When I'm consuming, it's like,
it gives you that motivation.
This, focus, this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
it does the same thing for me.
Yeah, so that's definitely what led me into like feeling my advocacy as far as marijuana goes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really why I decided to make a clothing brand and kind of tie it into it. As you can see, like, it's got the clouds. You know what I'm saying? And then one of the clouds is actually a puff of smoke coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I got the clouds, 2 clouds, and then a puff of smoke. So that's another way that my brand ties into cannabis use as well. So you high in the clouds and then smoking while you up there.
Word. So do you have any upcoming projects in terms of fashion designs, or you did say that you had a fashion show coming up?
Well, what's coming up for me first is well, I guess by the time that this show airs, I would have already made this trip. But I'm going to speak with a manufacturer to kind of basically upgrade the designs that I've been doing. Like I said, everything has been done by me, by hand. The process has been very educational. You know what I'm saying? I've learned a lot from like how much work you actually got to put into this to actually make it something that's worth people's time. You know what I mean? Like, because I could easily just print a design out and put it on a shirt and try to put that off on you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you putting real effort into yours. It's like real work. That was the one thing, even when I first told you, like, I love how you got the embroidered stitching. Like, that's one of the things I'm deep into, is like material, like how stuff feel, how it rock. Like, I feel like I could wear this out if I was going to the club or something like that. Like,
so the stitching I've been getting like outsourced from out of the country. So I'm actually going to speak with manufacturer in the country, because I like to see and get just different ideas of what's going on. I've been seeing what they've been doing online, and like a lot of the stuff has been like really inspirational. So I want to go down there and kind of get inspired and use that as like a springboard as far as like the next level where I want to take my brand. Because again, like, everything's been done by hand, and y'all been trying my best to make sure it's on point. But you know, sometimes, you know, things can happen, errors can happen. I got people sewing you might not so the exact. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I appreciate everything that's been happening, everybody that's supported, but I feel like to show my appreciation to everybody that showed me support up until this point, like I gotta take it to the next level. Like I gotta show something that's worthy of people's attention and time. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be like, "This is what I got here, take it," because I did it, appreciate it. Like that's an okay attitude. You know what I'm saying? And you should kind of feel like that. Whatever you do, you should want appreciation for. But I want to put in that work so I can be like, "Yo, I did this for us." You know what I'm saying? This, of course, I want to benefit from it. Of course, I want to feel that, you know what I'm saying, that love and that appreciation for what I'm doing, but I also want to give it back even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure that I'm showing everybody that's supporting me that I'm doing this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm really doing this for us.
Yeah.
I'm doing it to make a brand that we can support, and you rocking it, you feel like you might be a brand ambassador. You know what I'm saying? So you out telling people to, yo, this, I got this. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody that's wearing it to feel like, yo, this is our brand. Even though it's my brand, don't get into it. But I want everybody to feel. Don't start calling me like, yo, I want make the bucket hat with the. Nah, I'm just playing. Like, listen, and seriously, if you go on my page and you see any colors or anything you see on my website, let me know. We'll make it happen. But I'm definitely trying to upgrade what I've been doing. So don't stop trying to buy my clothes. I don't want nobody to think I'm stopping. I'm just trying to springboard, and then based on that springboard, we'll determine whether or not I can participate in the next opportunity that I got going on. So it's kind of like a lot based on each other. But
hold on, I got 2 more questions. I know he said we got 2 minutes, but give me a couple more minutes. I got 2 more questions. Okay,
I try to be quick with the answer. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you good, bro?
All
okay,
right.
So let me get your top 3 strains first.
Should've gave me this homework. All right, so I'm gonna say OG Kush.
Okay.
Man, it's a tough one. Sour Diesel. That's the thing we was talking about it earlier. I had some good sour, man. Like crazy sour. Actually, was like probably one of the best things I ever smoked. And then it was one that it was a strain that I might even got it from like an underground dispensary because I never even heard it before or ever. But it was called Lamb's Breath, and I had never heard of it before I saw it. And then like I bought it, went back, I never saw it again. But like the best looking buzz I ever saw in my life, the best smoke. Like I was fried.
What kind of high was it?
Like head, like
sativa.
Here's the thing. At that point in my smoking experience, I didn't even know what a sativa, and I didn't know nothing about none of that. Weed was weed to me, and going into this shop, they weren't like, you want. They was like, yo, just come get some of this weed. You know what I'm saying? And all they had on there was like, this strain is this and this is this. So I'm not like, at that point, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't understand the importance of it. So if I had to guess, though, based on the way it made me feel afterwards, I would probably say it was definitely like a sativa, if not like a hybrid sativa lean hybrid. You know
that makes sense. Yeah.
Because it was a lot of like spinning in the head, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like it was heavy, it was potent. I still to this day haven't seen any buzz like that.
That was that medical right there.
Yo, it was crazy. Like, and then I've been like literally been looking for it ever since, and just nothing even close. Like,
that's the medical grade.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, man. Like San Diego may at one point had the best weed in the world, man. Like I was getting some. Like I was going like people would go out to California for like theme parks and Disneyland and all that. Like I would go to the dispensaries and just be like a kid in a candy store.
I was doing that with Denver.
Man, yo, Denver is definitely one of the places where I started going, and my experiences started in Denver. But Denver, I started feeling the corporate side of it a little bit. Like things were kind of like not necessarily giving me that weed, you know what I mean? It was starting to really feel like a business out there. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's just where I was going at the time. So, but yeah, no, Denver was definitely one of those places. I remember going to a cannabis cup in Denver.
Really?
Yeah,
I know them off.
Man, like I really wish like I know we gotta take a break here quick, but I would love, like, if that would be my dream, like I probably would like just be the happiest that I could ever be to have something like that in St. Louis, where everybody, like, we had a legacy, corporate, everybody that's doing something in this culture in one place at one time, musicians, anybody that want to be a part of this culture in one place, just enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
we ain't worried about what you said last week, and if this ain't work out or this, let's just come together and just enjoy, because that's what was happening at cannabis cups. Like, so many different brands, they next to each other, they ain't no beef, you know what I'm saying? Everybody at the concert afterwards, like, that could really happen here.
We have them there. Yeah, we be having them here.
But you got to understand the scale here. I'm talking about like this is a fairground. Like, there's enough. Like, what event have you seen, like, legacy and corporate at? That's the ones I haven't seen.
The Midmo Canna Expo. That was like 420, like last year.
Where was this at?
It's in Columbia, and then they got something in St. Louis too, though.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, so they had like corporate brands and legacy brands there in the same event. Yeah, that's dope. See, I wasn't hip to that.
Oh yeah, they had.
So we need to have this more. Like, why isn't it happening on the regular? Like, because I mean, I appreciate it, but you went back to last year. Like, this should be something that's happening like consistently on the regular. Like, I mean, they need each other. This is the way I see it.
You're not wrong, but I mean, people got to see it.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Am I looking at? Because again, like,
not at all.
Up to 9 months ago, I was just smoking weed for fun. You know what I'm saying? I knew that it had health benefits because when I was younger, I had allergies, crazy.
Got it.
Started smoking, like, going away. Like, I can cut grass myself and be good. Like, even a strain of grass on the concrete had me going when I was younger. You know, sneezing, eyes swollen, and everything. So I get the benefits. But I mean, I would definitely love to see that happen. Like, consistently. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to be. But again, maybe I don't know. I'm just getting hip.
Oh yeah, for sure. Trust me, bro. I'll introduce you to some growers and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, for real. Like, it's a whole, like, there's a lot of things going on, and it's just like it's not getting advertised, you know, adequately or the way that it's supposed to.
Yeah, no, I've been saying, like, I saw an event that's what's it? There's a guy, I think it's Gaslight might be doing an event for growing. It's like a growing competition, like.
Yeah, they be doing their thing. Yeah,
I mean, that's an event. That's one of the things that I've seen going on. But, like, we can have stuff like that going on consistently. Like, everybody could be doing something like that. That's what I'm loving to see. Like, I want to see where everybody is doing every event consistently, because otherwise we back to that conversation we was having about that Delmar situation, that street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want industry and corporate to have that Delmar.
Yeah. I think consistency is one thing, because they got that, but that's one of the things, because it is so consistent, is it actually quality. So I feel like the biggest thing now that needs to happen is, let's forget about consistency. Let's get quality. Yeah. I think there's like...
Who's doing the quality check?
Huh?
Who's going to be doing the quality check?
Oh, there's quality checks going on. Yeah. It's definitely like, because people are setting tones. It's the way you set quality, or the way you check quality. Yeah. Is bringing better quality, because then everybody got to step their game up, right?
Right.
It ain't got to be on no, it ain't got to be no G shit. It ain't got to be no checking nobody. Yeah. You just set the standard of what it is that you want. That's how you do it.
For sure.
And trust, people out here doing it.
Yeah. maybe I'm just a dispensary baby, man. I'm
Hey man, I ain't want to say nothing, but hey,
I'm a dispensary baby, man.
I ain't want to say nothing.
Yeah, I've been going to dispensaries. Like I used to wait outside dispensaries. I don't know if this is illegal, but I can't get in trouble for it now.
Nah,
like I wait outside the dispensary to see if I catch somebody. This is like in Cali when they had medical and shit, like years ago. Like I wait outside, like maybe a block away from it, like seeing somebody approach and be like, "Yo, just can't. I thought you 20." You know what I'm saying? Like this, cause I was like that interested in like, yo, that's all I've been hearing about. Cali this, Cali that, Cali this. I'm like, and then none of my family out there consumes, so it wasn't like one of them things where I wanted to be like, hey, can you give me some weed? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be smoking. So, yo, it's just,
hey bro,
man,
it's Cali growers that come here and say, we got that far.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Okay, all right, okay.
I'm not. I don't want to discredit anybody because I done definitely like smoke weed outside of the dispensary. That was. I'm just saying the best weed that I personally have ever smoked has come out from a dispensary. So if that's my like, let's go back to the snobbish shit, man. Like I'm just being me. Like for instance, there's a dispensary. I shot them out. Blue Sage. It used to be High Point, but now it's called Blue Sage Cannabis in its deli style. I put their weed up against anybody. I don't care if it's corporate, legacy. I ain't gonna say that other group of people that we y'all definitely ain't gonna the C word. But anybody that got weed, I'll put their weed up against anybody.
Oh wow.
I promise you, they got, if not the best, definitely some of the best in the state of Missouri, 100%.
Oh, for sure.
And this is me going off of my history of, I done smoked, man. I'm talking about. Let's see, talked about Denver, talked about Cali, talked about New York, Jamaica. Dude brought me a fucking you ever go to the liquor store and you get like some chips and a soda and they give you that little black bag? Dude brought me the black bag and he was holding it at the bottom and like you could see like the bag like sticking up like this. I'm like, yo, what did he just come out? I don't know if it's a disconnect or what's happening. Like, bro brought me back like 6 colas, like straight stalks of weed. I think I gave him like $20. It's like, yo, I love this place. Like, so much weed. I'm just rolling up joints. Just crazy, man. Like, shit. If I bought weed in the Philippines, dude brought me some loose leaf paper that was stapled on the side, like to make a little pocket and had some weed stuffed in it. Like, yo, I done smoked a lot of weed, man, from a lot of places, man.
Word.
For me, well, technically that wasn't weed. You know what I'm saying? And well, in the Maldives they don't have weed. You know that, and it's illegal.
Really?
Yeah, it's because it's in
Damn.
I guess it's it's a religion, the Muslim religion in that region. Yeah, it's like in between India and Africa. So, like we leaving, we coming back from our vacation, and we got like crazy time at the airport. So me being me, like I feel like at this point I've learned like that stoner, like that straight stoner vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just me going out of town. Like I said, I used to try to find people to get going to the dispensary for me. So it just seemed like dude just came over to me like one of like he's the city that we were in. It's like it's not even a city. It's like imagine a city of like St. Louis just being an island. Like, so you circle downtown and then that's it. So you got everybody is pushed into downtown. So you got 100,000 people living on this little bitty island. It's called Mall, right? So this is where we waiting for the airport to leave. So I'm like, yo, dude, hey, he come over. He's like, yo, y'all want to go on a tour, whatever. So we walking around. I'm like, yo, man, you got any, just throw this whole signal. He's like, yeah, man, like, marijuana is illegal in this like region of the world. Basically, is what he was telling me. Like you can't even like, basically, what is it? Not Dubai. Can't, you know, it's the same rules. Like you can't even pretend to have no weed over there. Like,
Yeah.
you pretend somebody was pretending to smoke on stage and got in trouble or something. Wasn't that recently? But yo, so anyway, he telling me, but he like, yo, we got hash. So at this point, I'm like, yo, I don't even really know what hash is. I've heard of it, but I don't really know. Like I just figured out what concentrates is was recently. But I've heard of it being associated with weed, so I figured it's like
My bad, bro.
it got something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It is. It's dragging a little bit. But let me get to it. So I end up finding me some hash and rolling me up like a little hash joint, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So the point is, I done smoked a lot of weed, bro. So my opinion on weed, I feel like is up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, you good, bro.
No, go ahead. Yeah,
My fault. Slow just looking like, hey, man.
Listen.
His chain get ready to come alive. That's all I'll say. His chain is getting ready to come alive.
See, everybody.
Yeah, it's just, I just started just reminiscing, bro. Like, I didn't smoke so much weed, like, around the world, man. Like,
Word.
Nah, see, I don't like that. Slow gonna make me look like a bad guy because he ain't said that this whole time, but over there he looking crazy as hell.
I told you, bro,
man.
just check. Yo, it's cool. Like,
Yo, they on my head top.
You was on ours. What you mean?
Yeah, y'all gonna need to. We might need a part 2, man, because I just got so much stuff I want to talk about, man. I told y'all gave me this opportunity. I'm gonna take advantage.
I died.
Take advantage. This is here for me and you. Take
Let me
advantage.
tell you, this has been one hell of an episode. I'm gonna tell you that right now, dog. Like for real though, it's actually barely been fun though. Like I'm actually been.
I appreciate that. No,
I've been enjoying the conversation because honestly, it's not a whole lot of times that I really get to have like actual real conversations like what we had today. Like for real though.
Nah, it's dope. I appreciate that for sure, man.
Hell yeah. Nah, you definitely got to come back for sure.
Man, listen, I can't wait, man. Like, and I feel like I need to bring like so many more people with me. Like, there's so many great people that in this city that's been helping me, man. Like, the owner of Callisto House, Sarah, she's dope. Actually been working with her, and the owner of Cola, Brennan.
Yeah, shout out Brennan.
Yeah, shout out Cola. If you ain't been to the Cola, that's the same as not knowing what a bowl is. We putting you on that level. Like, you gotta go to the Cola. Who else we got? Kaylani with Divine Productions, and then definitely one of my biggest supporters. Like, she gave me so much like encouragement and like confidence in my brand. Like, she always tell me how dope my stuff is. Like, Canna BB, check her out. She got like natural honeys. Just a dope person. She got so much going on. Like, if I started naming what she got going on, it'll be a whole nother episode itself. Like, but yeah, man. Like, I just really appreciate everything. Like, y'all, of course, y'all too, shouting me out and telling me how dope, when we first met, how everything, how dope y'all thought everything had going on. So, man, I just want to appreciate. I don't want to start rambling again, man. I almost got a tad bit emotional right there because, like, seriously, man, like, I've been just getting so much appreciation and support. Like, I never expected it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even close to the amount of people telling me, like, yo, that's dope. You got something going on. Keep it going. Like, it's mind-boggling. Like,
Yeah, man.
Honestly, man, I appreciate it so much, and I just want to show my appreciation. So don't mind me when I just get up here and just talking so much, man. Just,
Nah, you good, bro.
Show people how I appreciate, and that's just me wanting to show you how I appreciate you giving me this opportunity, man. Because this is definitely, y'all got something great going on right here, and just keep it going, man.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Yes,
We're
sir.
just getting started, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah. Crazy, rocky shit type of shit. Yeah, for sure.
Nah, but for real though, shout out to the homie Slumppp'd over there, man. Like,
See, they on my head top again.
nah, for real though, this new this new wave, as y'all can see, like, it's on some new next level shit. I wouldn't be able to like be reaching the heights that I'm reaching right now without my dog over here. Like,
Thank you.
for real.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate you for having me on the team, man.
you already know, dog. Hey man, we on some shit.
Yes,
No, I ain't gonna say Shaq and Kobe because
Oh no.
I don't even know. I don't even know. It's like
I ain't got the back down yet. I ain't got the back down move yet.
Stephen Clay was,
Yeah, I like that. Splash Bros. Okay,
Yeah.
Splash Bros. Okay.
I got my ACL though.
This dude here, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Well, I mean, all good things out of.
You young yet. You ain't got to that part yet.
Okay, no, you got it.
Yeah, baby Clay.
Nah, there's got to be a better NBA analogy. There's definitely a better one.
All right.
Yeah, yo,
See,
We gonna work that out.
You get ready to turn into Blake Griffin over here. You
See,
keep on acting up.
oh, that's what we doing now.
I'm just saying, dog.
Crazy.
Hey, man, we try to give you something, and then you sit up here acting up. I don't know what to tell you, dog.
Alright.
It's only so much we can do with it nowadays. Everybody breaking up. Everybody catching back. I got it. Jalen and Justin.
I was gonna say that at first.
Come on, they're gonna be together for years.
I was gonna say that at first. I was gonna say that.
The Jalen and Justin are podcasting. I like it.
I mean, I'm from the Lou.
I like it.
And I
You from the
I
South?
do.
You was definitely Team
Southish.
Brown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got my feelings on Nike, but that's a whole nother thing.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, in the finals, you was more so saying that Jalen was gonna get the MVP.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jalen
Alright, he's
and
bottom.
Jason or Jalen and Justin?
What did I?
Jason.
Yeah,
I said
Jason.
Justin.
Yeah,
Justin.
that's his daddy.
Listen, man, we two blunts, man.
On that note,
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm about to drop all the weed. Dang.
this guy.
All right, my bad. All right, so give me your socials real quick, bro.
All right, so listen, it's no spaces and none of this. Don't want to say it's just all one word. It's New Age Hippie Shop on everything, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and then if you type in newagehippieshop.com in your browser, that'll take you to my website. So everything is New Age Hippie Shop.
Word.
Absolutely, no spaces, no underscores. All one word, because Instagram be acting funny if you don't type it in right. So don't go to no other hippie site if you don't say New Age Hippie.
Word.
You're going to see my logo, the dopest logo.
That's a fact.
Yeah, literally the dopest.
Hey,
Yeah.
let them know.
All right, you know who it is. It's SLUMP, 3 P's, 1D _ out. It's your boy, Slump. You know we here.
And he ain't no chump.
Not at all.
Yo, okay, yeah, we got to keep that. I like it now. It's starting to get a ring
starting
to
to grow
it.
on
Yeah. At first, I was like, we got to find something better, but I think I'm starting to like.
Word.
All right.
Go ahead,
works.
tell him, D. Tell him
All
where to
right.
find you.
Yeah. Oh well, before we do that, y'all already know. We always got to shout out the boy. No socials T. Y'all already know.
That's true.
Gang, always. And make sure y'all follow Too T3rpd on all the socials. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you check out that voicemail and text to the hotline, 314-399-9711. And then don't forget to follow me, Donovan2408, on all social media platforms. Bah! But y'all already know. Shit. It's another one. It's been a good one.
Peace.
And we will see y'all again next week. Oh, hit him again.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Peace. It's 2 T3rpd.